Hey collective, this one's for you. Going to be doing an energy reading for this week. So if you're curious what might be going on, stick around. We're about to get into it. All right, so I'm going to start with the Citadel deck per usual. See what archetype we're all in. Dang, the Sailor, new influence. I don't know if this is it. Hold on. I need to put, no, that wasn't the card. These aren't the cards. Hold on. It'd be like that sometimes. I don't know. I saw it and I was like, maybe this is it. It wasn't. I don't know. You got to feel it. You got to feel it. Pilgrim, opportunities, growth. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes with tarot, you can't really explain your feelings. It's just like, nope, that ain't it. I don't know. All right, let's see what this card is talking about. You've been so busy focusing on your destination that you're missing out on the journey itself. Learn to enjoy not just the finish line, but also the process of growth that comes with the journey, and celebrate the smaller achievements along the way. Dang, yeah, whoa. Heavy. Yeah, this is definitely something that humans fucking do on a regular basis, especially the ones in this generation, you know, or that are alive right now. We're all just so focused on where we could be because we don't want to be where we're at now. And really, that doesn't help you. It doesn't, because what if you die tomorrow and you're so busy worrying about, 10 years from now? It's like you're missing out on your life today. So let's see how that's actually showing up. Whoa. This has happened 3 times this week for my readings, where the king and the queen come out together. This happened 3 times. Once with the wands, once with the swords, and once with the cups. This is insane. Oh, I don't know if I said it, but if you want to skip ahead, you're welcome to. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. This is a big transformation that we're all going through collectively. Okay. So I definitely feel like we're learning that we need to enjoy the journey, because I think we're realizing life is fucking short with all this war talk and all this fucked up shit going on in the world. I think we all just want to enjoy our lives as much as we fucking can before maybe we can't, you know what I mean? So I definitely feel like that is what's coming through. And I think focusing on the positive will help the earth a little bit, but let me not get too much into that. Let me just get into the reading. So I do feel like for a minute there, you were really fighting with yourself, with your life, with things, like with how things were going and moving. But I do feel like you caught yourself and were like, okay, actually, I am good where I'm at. I don't need to fight so hard for things. I think I need to just allow things to be and just kind of be content with my experience, right? That was some strong ass shit that you did, being able to really stay calm with your feelings, even though maybe they're going a little crazy, you're able to find that time to really dedicate the attention towards those emotions that you're having and find your balance within there and your stability. So and your abundance. You know, you're able to really, yeah, this is just a really balanced way of dealing with your emotions. You know, you really locked in there. And although it was still hard to really pinpoint exactly how you felt, you at least didn't let yourself spiral out, right? You trusted, okay, I know that right now I'm kind of feeling weird, but I know that there will be clarity later, and that I don't need to freak out, you know, just because things are uncertain, I can still stay strong. It's like this two truths can be, two things can be true at the same time, you know. It's that energy. It's like, yes, I can stay balanced and strong within my emotions and still not be completely certain on them, you know. It's like, yeah, they both can be true, which is crazy, but that's just how it's coming through it. And that's where that trust comes in. It's like, I'm not going to freak out because I'm trusting that everything will come together and the water will become clear when I need it to. It's like, maybe there's some like dirt being cleared out and that's why I can't see. And eventually the dirt will settle and then I can see. It's that type of trust where things may not look like it on the outside, but you know that it will be fine eventually. The saying of like, although I can't see the sun behind the clouds, I know it's still there, that type of shit. So that immediately steps you into King of Pentacle energy, which is amazing, because this is really saying, even though I don't have everything I need, I have everything I need, right? It's like, I know that if I were meant to have that thing right now, I would have it. It's as simple as that. So definitely watch yourself and watch those thoughts that come in that try to get you to tell you shit, and just make sure you're squashing them, because this is crucial to manifestation. Being rich before you get rich, that type of shit. So, you know, you have this pentacle inside of you and you're kind of waiting on the moment to like seize it. Like you're waiting. This is like a strategic patience that I'm seeing with this. It's like you have this opportunity and you're waiting for it to come into effect. And notice how this came before this. This is telling me you're feeling this before you even set on the path, right? Feeling rich before you're actually rich. That is what's coming through. And I feel like we all need to step into that energy and really, you know, leave the fighting behind. Leave that to other people. This is not what we all need to be in. We don't need to fight with the other side constantly. We need to band together, you know, and we need to move towards something that works. And I feel like your intuition was like, this isn't working for us. We need to do something about it. So I see you stepping into action and making the adjustments and making the moves to leave the conflict, right? It's like the action came in and you were like, okay, we got to get going. I don't know exactly where we're going, but I know that we'll get there. And to have the Empress come in after, like to sandwich this between the Emperor and the Empress, this is really saying you need to trust yourself more now than ever. Now more than ever. I switched the words. But you know what I mean? It's like you heard the action, you took the action. Now it's time to trust and let that manifestation come in. I just went through that with the water signs. So yeah, there's definitely this divine transition that you're going through, but man, are you going through it balanced as fuck. And this is literally a symbol of the divine feminine. So this is crazy. This is really solidifying that, you know, trusting yourself as you move forward, and you're in this weird transition, but you're balanced. So it's going to be okay. You made the most, you know, the most balanced decision you could make. So this, we need an ending on that. On the Nine of Swords is negative thinking and anxiety, and this is the end of a tough cycle. So you have really put the stamp on that and said, we don't let that into our experience anymore. This is the old me. This is me now, putting an end to those habits. And now things are being illuminated on a lot of your past, of how you've really held yourself back and maybe, you know, kept yourself in this victim mentality, this state of self-pity all the time. I think that you're really seeing like how these these habits have really affected you, you know, and held you back. But yeah, the great thing about illumination is that you can see it now, you can address it, and you don't have to keep it in your experience anymore. Like, you can move on from it like this little baby and move towards growth and really end that cycle of suffering and enter a cycle of love. When I see the Lover's card, I'm saying your world is being filled with love at this time. And not only that, you notice that I believe this is Archangel Michael, but the angels are there facilitating this. They're with you. This is us living in harmony with them. You know, it's like we're trusting the other side to help us with whatever worldly, earthly bullshit we got going on here. And whoa, I picked up the Judgment card and look what was under it. The Wheel of Fortune. They are not fucking playing. This is the end of a cycle for real, for real. You thought we were just playing with that, oh, fire horse shit in the beginning of the year. Oh, year one. No, this is for real. And the fighting is being put to rest. Done with the fighting. We're over the war. And it starts with us. It starts internally. I know you guys, yeah, we won't get into all that. But wow, that was crazy. All right, let's get some confirmational messages from the Good Tarot. The Chariot, whoa, confirmation, divine transition, and a victory. You know, this card in the Good Tarot is talking about victory. So you've really, you know, done something special. You know, you wouldn't be going through a transition if you weren't leaving something behind. So whatever you're leaving behind, it was victorious that you moved on from that. It was great that you moved on from that. And if you're here, it's for a reason. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Oh my God, the Empress fell on the floor. Come here. This is crazy. Sorry, crazy hair. The fucking Empress, y'all. Like I said, we're waiting on our manifestation right now. We are in our manifestation period. We're waiting. We're in that divine patience, you know, when we're growing the seeds, when we're planting things and hoping for their outcome. You know, it's like that trust of like, I just got to let it be and let it grow, you know, and see what sprouts. Dude. It's like the most powerful cards we could get confirmation about. Ace of Fire and the Hierophant. So this is new creative beginning for you. And also trusting in those spiritual practices. That's the freaking World card right here. The freaking World card. So there's a lot of newness. There's a lot of trust and guidance from your inner world that you need to, you know, be aware of. Make sure you're, you know, doing that meditation. And but what meditation can mean so many things, whether it's doing the dishes or going on a walk or actually sitting for 5 minutes. Step out of your comfort zone. If you're feeling too comfortable, you're not pushing yourself enough. You think I'm comfortable putting myself on the internet? Hell no. I'm just like doing it for some reason. Like, I just gotta trust. Surrender to the divine. Surrender. Stop fighting. Just be. Just live your life. Stop fighting trying to get to the destination. Enjoy the journey. How many times do we get Chariot? It's like, now we're letting the journey unfold. So be patient. Look at the beautiful views. Don't freak out about what's going to happen when we get there. That's not going to make this experience any better. That's actually going to make it worse. It's going to make this experience really lame and boring and full of stress. Fuck that. What do you need to release? Let this shit go. Let it go. Yeah, let it go. Like that bitch said. Tune in and connect to your inner world, your inner galaxy, your inner universe, because it's got way more knowledge and insight than what's outside of you. But maybe you need to sit and just be with yourself for a little bit. Maybe you need silence. Maybe you need to stop, you know, filling everything with sound and distractions and whatever, you know. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes we need to just like kind of let go and distract ourselves, but not all the time. So connect. Nonverbal communication, intuition, messages. If you're freaking out about where you're going, you're not going to feel better from outside sources. You gotta just listen to yourself, trust, and just go with the flow. Reconnect to Mother Earth, because if you can't connect with yourself, the second best thing is with the land, with the earth, with things that connect us to our roots, our origin, which is the earth, right? Get into nature on the bottom. Shut up, dude. Go outside. Go touch grass. They're really saying it. So, man, yeah, going outside and enjoying the spring, you know, wherever you are. I'm in the Northern Hemisphere, but enjoy the weather, enjoy earth, and, you know, get out there and enjoy the journey. Stop waiting on the fucking destination and just chill and enter your divine energy. Your masculine and your feminine. You took the action. Now you just got to wait and see how things play out. It's going to be fine. You're going to do great. Everything's going to be okay. And if you need more personal guidance, you're welcome to reach out to me. Check my description box below to find out my Patreon or my personal private reading email. And if this resonated for you, let me know how in the comments, or give me a like, or even subscribe if you're interested in more content from me. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great week. Bye.